Are your microphones on? Hello, hello.
Hello. Oh, it is now. Hi, everyone.
Okay, very good.
Hello. My name's Theo.
Thank you very much for coming along to the Hot Press Chatroom. And I believe so today is the launch of your album. Album out today. Are you very excited?
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's been a long time coming. It's nice that it's good that the hype stops. That's the exciting thing, because now we're kind of either good or bad. It's what we always wanted, is to be out there.
Sure.
And never have to answer the question, what does your music sound like?
Yeah. And you have the launch during the week at the Royal Institute of Architects. That's an odd location for an album launch, is it?
Yeah, it wasn't full of architects though.
Oh, okay. Right. Architects were banned for the night, were they?
Just chin stroking. It was really good. We chose a venue. We kind of looked around for somewhere special, and we chose that because it was it's like an Art Deco, like a 1920s building, and we put all our own stuff in there, all our own things up, and turned it into Hertz World for a night. So it was good.
Yeah, and I believe Boy George was there. Is that right?
He had a big green hat.
He had a big green hat on.
In a massive green hat. Yeah.
Did he have any kind words to say to you after, or did he seem to be enjoying the show?
He had a strange.
I was playing piano and I looked to my left about as far as he is away from me, and there's a big green head and a big green hat.
Wow, okay.
It's pretty weird.
He said a strange compliment. He said we sounded like Scott Walker, which to me is like the best compliment ever. But
yeah.
Kind of an odd angle to come at it from, isn't it?
That's a pretty good compliment. So the songs on the album, you were saying it took a while to come together. Were the songs written over a long period, or
16 months?
16 months. And how quick then did you record it? Was it sort of like in the studio and bam, 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 or
16 months?
16
well, it was
months
like
studio tinkering.
It was all the time when we started the band on the first song we wrote for the album, and then it was literally, we didn't write that many songs. We wrote like 20 in total, I think, or something, and 12 of them were on the record. So it's like it was more slow, kind of, because the songs come quite quick, but then it's all the production and going over the same thing over and over and over again for about 6 months. It takes ages.
And you have a very special guest on the album. You have Kylie. How did that happen?
We always like doing neighbours.
And did you send her a little letter saying, "Dear Miss Minogue, would you like to sing on our record?" Or?
Basically, yeah. We just said it was weird. We kind of wanted someone like her on the album, and it was like, wouldn't it be good to get someone with a soft but powerful voice? And then one day we just went, why don't we just ask her?
Yeah.
So we wrote this letter, and it just said "Good day, you up for it?"
Yeah.
And then she got back and said yeah. Wow. Which is an amazing shock, because it was right at the end of the recording process. So it was like, we never kind of, it was a great iced cherry on the cake.
Yeah.
It was totally unexpected.
Sometimes you gotta just ask.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortune favours the brave and all that. And what was she like in the studio? Was she a consummate pro, or?
Oh, totally. The sweetest, most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Really.
Yeah. She's very tiny.
Oh, of course.
Very tiny. Yeah.
But it also so talented as well. Amazing to watch her do her thing, especially over a song like we did, which is quite a dark song for her. There's parts of it where she sounds like Kate Bush.
Wow.
Which is cool, because that Confide in Me Time was her best period, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was what we love her for, because the darker side to her is really appealing.
Yeah. So is that why you guys have done a cover of Confide in Me, which is very impressive?
Return the favour.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And Wonderful Life, of course, that song is just sensational and was so well received, but particularly in Europe. Why do you think that?
It's really strange, because when we wrote it, we were on a dole.
Right.
We wrote the song in a room about the size of that over there.
Yeah.
And it's a really weird feeling, playing it in Greece to 11,000 people and things like that.
You can never tell why. It's like, you never plan for. We didn't think. We would have been happy if people in London had heard it from Manchester. So it's like, to go out there and you play it to people and you learn about why they like your songs and what they kind of what they take from it, because they all take something different. Like, you go to Greece and Spain and they see all the optimism in it, and then you go to Germany and Scandinavia, they see all the darkness and it's really odd, because you go, I don't know, we just wrote it. You don't really know, but it's unreal, really.
So that each listener takes what they want to take from it.
And we've written a Euro pop hit. Great. It's like a tune.
And so how's your summer been going anyway? What have you been up to for the last few months? Have you been touring or?
Festivals.
What do you think of the festival circuit? Do you enjoy it?
Really enjoyed it.
Because you are, I have to say, you're very neatly dressed. How do you survive festivals?
That's
being
why.
that dapper.
But that's why, okay? The smarter you dress at the start, the longer it takes to fall apart, you see. So if you think about it, if you're smart on Friday, by Sunday you're still going to be average. If you're looking average on Friday, don't count on looking good on Saturday morning. That's what I'm saying.
That's a very
So
good
it does take a while.
tip. Thank you. And we actually have a special bag of Hertz combs for everyone in the audience. So
Everyone needs a
Hertz
comb.
are, they're concerned about your image.
A comb can get you out of any situation at all, as well. Any situation.
Yeah.
If you've got to save a life or go get arrested.
Do a MacGyver and get a little bit of blue tack and rubber band and comb and off you go. But you have 2 videos for the song, is that right? Why are there 2 videos?
We made one when we were on the dole, 20 quid.
But we didn't want to make it for 20 quid on the dole.
So when someone said, do you want to make a slightly better, more expensive video, we said, yeah.
It was also, the first one we made was like, I mean the idea was there, but we never thought anything of it because it was like, it was just a video we did, and it was when we started the band, and we could never have foreseen what the song and what it had become, and so we never took any details from the girl because we just put an advert in a shop that said dancer wanted for pop video must wear black, turn up here at this time, and she just came, and she was the only person who came.
Oh really?
Yeah, we waited for like 5 hours, and then she turned up like dressed like that and started to dance, and we went, at least you haven't stolen the camera, so let's do it. And then she just left, like, and we obviously, because it was the start of the band, we were like, we'll just put this video up. And what are we now, like a year and a half later? We don't even know who she is, so we don't even know if she's seen the video or anything. And then, so then the new one was a tribute to her, because we did try and find her as well. Although somebody did say, why don't you put an advert in the same shop? Didn't think of that.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have to do that. But yeah, so it's a tribute to her.
Yeah. And you were both in bands before Hertz. And didn't you supported Gary Newman, is that right?
Yeah, we did. We had a long time, it was like school really. It's quite important to learn.
Yeah.
And Hertz was good because it was the kind of the point where we were comfortable in what we were doing, and we learnt a lot about what not to do in the other bands, which is kind of useful. I think it's one we're very fortunate that we had that time, even though it was difficult. Like, so fortunate going into it because it makes you value every day.
Sure.
And get excited, but also work hard, because there was a lot of time when you never thought it was going to happen. Like the fact that the album's out today, we never thought we'd even get a chance to not alone make one, but even release it. So it's a great feeling.
Yeah. And what's the plan then for the rest of the year? Are you heading off doing more live dates, or?
We're doing a world tour of Europe.
A world tour of Europe.
Yeah. We've got like a UK tour, and then that, and then wherever it takes us really, because that's the thing. It's like all these places in Europe are kind of taking it themselves, and they're all going at different speeds. So so wherever.
And are you working on an audio book as well with Joe Stretch,
we are.
the author?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, that's something that it was something we cooked up, like when you stop writing music, when your brain's got about 5,000 miles an hour like ours do, you either get depressed or you think of things.
Yeah.
So we had this idea for Spotify because it's such an amazing. We use it all the time, and it was like. So we've made this like choose your own adventure book, basically, which is like something we used to love as kids. So we made this story, which it's like a rabbit hole in. It's like a surreal world, and you've got to save. It's got a purpose, but there's lots of funny endings, lots of bad endings. But there's lots of endings. There's 11 endings that end in songs off the album. I don't know why I did that. That's 7. So it's. Once you start it, because it's Anna Friel does the voice for it as well, who's a northern sweetheart, isn't she?
Yes, indeed. And so what can we expect from your set tonight then?
A lot of drama, a lot of emotion.
An opera singer.
7-foot opera singer.
But it's sunny, so it's always different when it's sunny. It's not as we've learnt a lot about the songs playing in the sunshine, because we wrote them all in the rain, so you see the other side of it. You see the lighter side of it, which is it's quite important, and it's always great when we come here to Ireland. It's our third time. First time was at Whelan's in Dublin, which was an amazing show. There he is.
Yeah, very good.
My brother's here. My mum's here. And then we played at Oxygen, which was the only festival we played all summer where it rained.
Oh right.
Which is weird. So we got what? Yeah. Did I what? At Oxygen. Yeah, it was really good. She was there. You were there. There's two people there. It went off, didn't it? Yeah, so we're really looking forward to it today. It's going to be good. Janelle Monáe's playing too.
Yeah.
And we love her so much. And they're backstage all in suits.
Ooh. And who else are you looking forward to seeing today?
Roxy Music.
Oh, of course.
And Eels. We saw Eels in. Where did we see Eels?
He'll be actually in here for a chat later.
Are they? Oh, that's good.
He'll be in here at 8:45 for a chat.
Mr. E.
Mr. E.
Yeah, so but the sad thing is Massive Attack and Left Field are playing, and we're going to miss them there obviously tomorrow and Sunday.
Oh no!
And
Would you not hang around for them now? I think everyone would like you to hang around now.
Just hang around, slowly fall apart by Sunday. But they were a big influence. Left Field and Massive Attack on the record. They were really, they're really important for the production. So it would be great to see them play.
Yeah, it'd be great to see them play.